Welcome back to Task Force Podcast, an airsoft podcast made by the airsofters for the airsofters.
What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode Task Force Podcast. The screen
Was even prepared.
Yeah, anyway, you know, I'm Snake, he's Nasty, he doesn't matter.
Nope.
But what does matter is that we've got a special guest today, and that is Life of Marcus. If you guys do not know who he is, you need to follow him on Instagram. But yeah, man, I'm excited to have you on here.
Oh, so it's the part that I talk now?
Yep.
Team
I'm like,
awkward.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah. You can follow me on Instagram, YouTube, doesn't matter. Life of Marcus, that's my tag. What's going on, guys?
You know,
That was the most solid
this
personal intro.
He blends in with us very
does.
well because, yeah.
So welcome to the show.
Yeah.
It's clearly unprofessional, but we're here to have a good time.
Correct.
Yeah, I didn't get a 3, 2, 1, no nothing. Just like, oh, we're starting.
Let's go. Yep.
Nope. Yeah. So, man, I don't know.
We live. It's been a while.
I've not had someone else be awkward to me.
Yeah, I know. So I'm over here like I'm the awkward one. You can't take that from me.
Right.
Like, but hey, we're live. We weren't live last weekend.
Right. We weren't
Because
live
of this
last
guy.
weekend,
And I wasn't going to do it alone because I'm a bitch. So
and this is why I have my glasses on. Yeah. So,
quick update. Nothing changed since last time we were live, except for we have a cool guest.
yes.
And shout out to Trifecta Airsoft
Yeah.
for hitting us with a saucy ass package
dude.
of Maker's Mark.
Some really cool stuff.
some
and
things.
This is going to be going into a frame for sure.
Bang.
So if you guys didn't check out the interview we had with Trifecta, it's
Does
actually
need to be
on their
watched.
channel. You need to go and check that out.
Yes.
It was some really good dudes, honestly. So
But anyway,
yeah. But yes, Life of Marcus. If you guys don't know who he is,
Go find out.
we actually, I think, man, we kind of started right around the same time on Instagram. I felt like we were kind of just. I started following you. I saw you were into airsoft, and just kind of went from there. But you've kind of expanded out into gaming and all that types of stuff too, which is really interesting because, I mean,
that's what we're about
airsofters are
to.
nerds, right? And that's what we're about as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I started out doing everything. To be honest with you, I started out doing everything, but I was listening to my friends saying, yeah, you got to pick one. You got to pick a hobby that you want to show off to the world. And I was like, airsoft. And then YouTube was like, no. And I started doing other things again.
So wait a minute. Wait.
What?
Wait. Did we miss our chance to meet him at Extreme?
I didn't go.
I
didn't go that time.
Was not able to make it.
Imagine.
Right.
Imagine
I know,
not
we were pretty close to
being able to meet my mans.
I know.
I feel like we could have linked up hard and just partied.
To be honest with you,
Well,
I'm
for
trying to
sure.
make it to the mall, but look, money is the issue.
Yeah, I agree. I know. Trust me, I agree. Oh, I know that too.
Yeah, but you guys, yes, he's talking about his Instagram. That's Life of Marcus _. I've got it pulled up on the screen right now, so that way
Mr.
they can
King
see it.
Kong, man.
He's honestly, he's into a bunch of different stuff. So I'm talking about you like you're not here. Sorry, but
fine.
you play a little bit about outdoor and indoor, and you kind of have a healthy mashup, right?
You do.
You're not quite a pistol guy, but you're not quite a rifle guy either. I feel like
So what is your jive?
I honestly, I don't have one. I'm really good at all of them. Pistol, rifle, doesn't matter. Like right now, I'm looking to build a AK with a Kythera in it for like a realism type of Milsim type of setup, or just like a fun gun just to play around with.
Right. What do you prefer?
Oh, that's a hard one. That's really hard.
Like ARAK, or what are we talking here, boss?
I don't
like
want
a
to
little
say.
bit of both, and pistol too, right? Like
I like them
dude,
all.
would you really rather run a pistol than a rifle? That's a hard.
It depends
question.
on what type of play style I'm about to do.
If you're going CQB, what do you want?
I ran a pistol with that, and I had way more fun with that than a rifle.
Right.
I don't know. I'm into having fun. Whatever makes me happy in that moment, I'll pick it.
Okay, pause. Everybody listen to what he just said.
Right.
Whatever makes me and not the world happy.
Yes.
Right? So that is something everybody needs to lean on.
Right.
Is what makes me happy, not what fucking Instagram thinks, whatever you do.
Right.
Right? Do it the way you want to do it and have fun doing it. And obviously, this man's does that.
Right.
So,
yeah, if you're not playing for yourself, then who are you playing for?
Yeah. But if I had to get serious, a rifle all day. Like, you cannot deny the performance of a rifle.
Right. Right. See, that's the hard toss-up, right? So, like, CQB, I would much rather play pistol because same reason. Like, it just seems like it would be funner. It's a little bit smaller, a little easier to maneuver. Like, I'm already kind of a big dude, and that doesn't make it any easier. Like, you know, so if I can keep my fucking long ass arms against my fat body, then I can make it smaller ish at least, you know?
Yeah. And that's why the RP9 for me, the platform, works so well. It's like a good compromise between rifle and pistol.
Right.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And that's what the MCX kind of does, I feel like, for me. Right? It was kind of like that happy medium between a CQB like
slam
mod
the stock
1-ish.
down and fucking get to town, or
Right.
extend this bitch and I'm out range.
Right. And
Yeah, dude.
Like for me on rifle, that was my happy kind of mix. Pistol wise, oh man, I don't know. I've never had a pistol
one.
that I've felt like compared to like a rifle, if that makes sense.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
easy to do.
I
with
do know
airsoft,
what you
it
mean.
really is.
Well, when it's indoors, like he said,
Right.
genuinely probably doesn't matter.
Honestly, indoors, outdoor, it doesn't matter. I will run a minigun indoors if I can.
That'd be badass.
The problem is it just chronos too high.
That's the only problem, other than 8 barrels, car battery, you know, the whole 9.
We're not worried about that.
That's easy.
They signed the waiver.
Yeah, that's
right.
true.
Yeah, dude.
Just fucking, that'd be
Yeah,
wild.
It's even easier when you can just put it in the back of a car.
True. And what if take this minigun idea. Put tracer units at the end of each barrel. You know, the tracer BBs.
Yeah.
And just fucking lay down the line like lasers. Just laser motherfuckers.
I actually think I saw Airsoft GI recently uploaded a clip where they had put the tracer unit on the end of one of the miniguns, and it like on each barrel, and it was pretty
Honestly, it's not that hard. Just a bunch of LEDs, and then build like a tube, put LEDs around it, and then put it on front of the minigun. Boom, you got a tracer unit.
He's smart, and I'm not. So just
Well, my man's like, what's the board you had been working on, like this circuit board for a long fucking time? What was it
so
is that pi thing?
Listen, I am an electrical engineer, so I work primarily on PCB board designing. So I showed off a couple different PCB boards. But yeah, that's my primary job, is just design them and make them work good.
That is bad.
Yeah, dude.
So he's
like, I just remember watching him like mess with it, and I'm like, I would not even know where the fuck to start on this.
I leave that shit to people like you. So I'm just the guy that buys the end product.
Right.
That's it.
So it's like humbling to know that you're not out here just like, oh yeah, I just do this for fun.
Right. Like, this is my job.
I mean, sometimes it depends.
I don't know.
I was gonna say, like, I was actually working on like a binary board, but I ran out of time or to do it. But
I would laugh if I knew what that mean.
What that mean?
Yeah, exactly. I'm dumb.
Wait, you don't know what binary is?
So binary's code, right?
Like the
No. So in
Like a
airsoft
binary
term,
trigger?
binary. Yeah,
Oh,
you pull
that.
the trigger
Okay,
one
I'm
time.
thinking like my buddy Chuck from my old job would talk binary and shit like that. I'm over here like, we're going super nerd science all of a sudden. Yeah,
No.
Let's talk, dude. Oh, but binary trigger. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Bang,
Cool.
bang, bang,
bang,
bang.
Yes.
Yeah.
And out go.
Yeah, you got it
Yeah,
now?
I'm in. I'm on. Let's go.
Okay, cool. Good.
It's the drinking. I've had 2 sips.
2
It's
sips.
just drinking.
2 sips too many.
2 sips too many.
Oh my god.
But no, that would be sick.
No, it would be cool. Dude, so the other thing I actually there's a couple of questions I did want to ask you, and normally I don't prepare any questions, but like, so there's some common things that I'm seeing is a lot of people want to go HPA, right? But then people go HPA, and then people start to fall back in love with the idea of their AEG. So which one do you prefer, HPA
People
or
love
AEG?
doing that. It honestly, for me, if I had to choose one, the superior one, it's HPA all day long. You don't have to deal with batteries exploding or overheating or anything like that, or destroying gears. It's all air for the most part.
Right.
So, like I said, I kind of play for fun. So it's like whatever I'm in the mood for at that moment, that's the one I kind of choose. I love building AEGs. Polar Stars and HPA, you can't really build it. You could put it in a gun and call it a build, but is that really a build?
Right.
Wow. Let's
Right.
pause there, boss.
Hey, look, I'm not
'Cause
coming for
I'm out
anybody.
here- Dude, you came from my head right
I'm
then,
sorry.
dog. 'Cause- No, okay.
I'm not trying to come for anybody, but
I'm playing, dude.
it's only
No,
so
I
much
love
you
it.
can do. But with the AEG, you
That's
can
true.
like perfect it to your liking.
100%.
It's
Yeah.
like buying a Tesla and what I'm dealing with, dude.
Right.
It's so okay. Kythera. Let's talk Kythera for a second.
Yeah.
Only because mine never works. It's
Oh my
'cause-
gosh, let me buy it.
So-
I'm looking for one.
what? No, it works. I'm just dumb and it don't click boom
Yeah,
every time I pull the trigger.
It was brand new.
Do you want it?
He's only used it once or
Yes.
twice.
I hate that I sold mine.
Well, how much does Am sell there for?
I have no idea. He literally put it in the M16. It worked for 2 seconds.
And I'm happy.
And we went to go play with it, and then it didn't work. And so he was like, fuck. And then that's it.
It's
Oh, wow.
okay. All it is the grub screws on the trigger assembly.
Oh, I hate those. You
are
got
just
lock
backing out.
Yeah, you gotta lock them.
That's the problem. I have to now re-disassemble my gun, and I'm lazy, so it just hasn't happened yet. But it's okay. Okay.
And
That's all
and
it
they
is.
didn't
Hey.
include the charging cable either, which was
No,
kind
they
of a
gave me the
pain in
cable,
ass.
but not the block and pin to give me
Right.
to where I can manually cock it if I wanted
What
to.
the hell?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know, slackers. I spent like literally $1,000 in 1 month with them, and they're like, "Meh, fuck your block and pin."
Right. I don't think it was Evike. I think it
No,
was.
I ordered straight from Amped. That was a whole Amped
Right,
order.
but I don't think Amped was like, let me take out his block.
No, they're like, oh shit, that's that Steven Nasty fuckhead. Let me take this block out
Yeah.
real quick. Yeah,
Yeah.
I guarantee you that's what it was. Oh, I saw you installed a new kicker system in your car.
Yeah, what about it?
Wow.
I'm
Never
sorry.
mind.
Like
I was
no, I'm
gonna be
sorry.
like, hey yo, that's sick, but never mind, dude. I'm excited. I love.
I mean, like
Dude,
you kind
I
of
don't-
ended it right there. Like, yeah. Like, what do you want me to say?
No, I was gonna say you should. Do you use SoundCloud? Or have
SoundCloud?
had SoundCloud?
Yeah. The only problem with SoundCloud, I don't really like the sound quality of it. It's not true. Like,
But if you do want to put that sub to test, I have a whole list of songs that bang.
okay, send me a link
I'm
to
just
it.
gonna bet
Okay.
right
He's
now,
on
dude.
it. He's on it.
I'm so serious. I'm gonna listen to it tonight.
Well, no, these are tracks I've made. So I'm just a bass head kind of guy. There's some tracks we've made that's on there which are fucking fire. I will send you these now. Cause I'm interested to see
If
like
it'll break or not.
no, just if seeing a good system throw down my music would be sick,
Right.
dude. I'd be
How
down
do you know my system's good?
because it's kickers.
That is so true. The Comp
So-
R series is amazing.
Thank you. And I rest in peace my Alpine tins I got rid of years ago, dude.
Man, this is also a car guy.
I do it all.
Yo, dude, you do it. So
Yeah.
can we be friends?
Yeah, I thought we were already friends.
I don't know. Just because you're on my show, don't mean we're friends, boss.
That is so true.
No, I just
We're not friends until we meet in person, I guess.
we had the chance.
Right.
Look, I didn't know you was gonna be. Actually, I did know you was gonna be
You
there. But
did
I knew,
know
I wasn't-
we were gonna
I
be
wasn't
there.
gonna be there.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, fuck these guys. We're just gonna move.
No. I wanted to go. It's just like work.
That's
was in the
true.
way.
Dude.
Yeah.
So my man does airsoft,
Yep.
electrical engineering.
Yep.
Cars.
Yep.
Music.
Yep.
Gaming.
Yep.
And seems to just be cool.
Also does what is it a
Biking.
motorized bike?
Motorized bikes, regular bikes, whatever.
So we have a ride or die on our hands.
Yeah.
And now this is the kind of people.
Drone flying. I got my license. What
Yeah,
else?
dude. He's got like the
license?
car simulator like I was telling you about.
Oh yeah.
Right, I've seen that. That is fucking off the chain, dude.
Right. Like
Wow.
I want to play it.
So is this it? Is this the podcast?
This is
Like
the
he's just
podcast.
at everything and everybody, like people should be
Yeah.
like him?
Yes.
Okay. So everybody in the world be like Marcus.
Right. 100%.
Yeah. Honestly, I just wake up every day. It's like, what do I feel like doing?
I just wake up being
Yeah.
badass. Like,
Pretty much.
It's fucking cool though. It really is cool though because like I can relate. So like I'm a man of many hobbies. Like I don't. I like
like what? Keep talking. Keep thinking. I'm listening. Being a dad's one. That's a fun hobby.
yeah.
Is it really fun?
It's a fun hobby.
No, it
it's
seems
really not-
terrible.
it's really not that
It
bad.
seems terrible, actually.
It's really not that bad. No, like I really like to actually like take pictures and I do a lot of fucking photo editing.
That's true.
And so like our thumbnails and shit is just me fucking around having fun. And like I'll pull random ideas. Like Skylar was like, I was like, what's a good funny old video game? And he was like, Conker's Bad Fur Day. I was like, fucking perfect. Here's the thumbnail idea. You know, like random shit like that. And then like I also like I'm big into cigars and pipe smoking for some reason. And even though I don't even do it anymore, it's just very interesting. It's interesting things that you could be into, right? Like people think that when you're in airsoft, all you want to talk about is airsoft, but
That's not true.
realistically, like like there's so many other things, and that's
We can connect
that's
on
the
so
one
many
thing-
different levels, man.
Right.
Like,
That's the one thing that I thought was very interesting about your Instagram, right? Was it wasn't just locked to airsoft, but you also were putting other things in your story, like your car or your gaming
Right.
setup, or you working on those fucking boards and stuff like that. Like I think that's really kind of interesting because it keeps it fresh, right? Like people just assume airsoft's all you do. And it's nice to see a content creator
Yes.
that is actually showing you like, oh, well,
we do it
no,
all.
I do kind of everything. So welcome to this channel of everything.
And like one of the problems with like just looking at the statistics and stuff like that on YouTube, you get a lot of like mixed reviews. It's like, yo, can you just focus on this? Can you just focus on that? I'm like, wait, I do everything. Like literally, like every week I choose something else that I want to do. So that's why like my content has been like lacking, and I just kind of keep my stories to do everything, and just keep just my posts to airsoft. I don't know. I might switch it back up.
You know, I'm gonna hit you with a hard opinion with that. Fuck what they want.
Right.
Okay, so listen, honestly, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I have a set of like 6 YouTubers I genuinely will wait for their videos for.
Right.
Now, each one of these YouTubers do about 1,000 different things on their channel, but I specifically wait for that one car content or that one game or that one whatever. So eventually, your crowd is going to be built off. This chunk of people watch your car stuff. This chunk of people watch your tech stuff.
Right.
This chunk of people airsoft, and it just builds around that. So fuck what you heard. Do what you do.
Right.
And the masses will come. And if they don't, like us, I don't know. Whatever.
Right.
You know, all in time. Like I'm not here to try to build an empire, but my empire is going to be based off what I like. And because that's what I like, you like that. So now you're going to be involved with me. Now we're a family. See?
Right.
Right.
It shouldn't have to be any other way, right? Like it should be like you should be able to put out what you find interesting as content, and it should be fine, right? Like some people are gonna get upset about it. What the fuck ever. It doesn't really matter. So like the Instagram for us is really like hard airsoft dedicated on the Task Force podcast Instagram. So on there, a lot of our posts, like you were saying, the main posts are always pretty much airsoft centered, right?
Right. But our
Maybe-
personal shit.
Maybe I'll
dude?
put
Nah.
some random jokey stuff in there, like I'll like edit the pictures to make them funny or
Right.
whatever the fuck, you know. Just try to change things up, like do something a little bit different than other people are doing. But in the stories is where you kind of get like little glimpses of like what maybe I'm into,
Right.
or what maybe Nasty's into, because we'll add to the stories on there. But if you go to our individual Instagrams,
Game change.
I like don't post anything about airsoft on there kind of whatsoever almost.
Honestly,
Fair.
yeah. I like that's a good way of doing things too. Because I also have a car page too as well that I don't post as
Right.
much to. It's just like I get way I built up an empire with like Life of Marcus, and it's
Yeah,
just
right.
like I hate kind of starting from scratch.
Right.
So it's like
Right. Well, and that's what the hard part is too, right? Is like you build up this following, which is already cool. But what's even nicer is like there's people within that you actually kind of like enjoy, right? And so you feel like they're kind of your friends a little bit, kind of buddies, right? And what do you want to do anytime you got something you think is cool? You want to show your fucking buddies. So
Right.
I want to share it on this platform with everybody who watches because I'm like, damn, I think this is cool. I want to show my buddies
that are already there.
And then those buddies are like, why the fuck are you showing this? It's
Right.
not the content.
And that's fair because, like he just said, I have a whole nother account for my car.
Right.
But I'm over here like, man, I could be posting 1,000 times a day, but it's the people I haven't made a connection with.
Right.
Like Marcus or anybody we've ever talked to, got to meet. So by me walking around my garage making a stupid little fucking story about me tearing my engine bay apart, that's just because I know the 3 or 4 motherfuckers on my Instagram that follow me are like, yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
And will hit me up like, what are you doing?
Or the ones that you do make a relationship with, like with Marcus here is like, the more you talk to somebody, right, the more you actually pay attention to their stuff, I feel like. And
I agree.
I think that people look at content creators as like, my buddy's the camera, but like I fucking hate that camera, but I enjoy getting to talk to the people on the other side of it. So like we're always talking about like the homies. Well, for us, the homies is like dudes we consider those buddies. Are they your hardcore best friend who you're going to talk to every single day? No, but they're like, you know, like your work buddy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You go there, dudes are working and you guys like hang out, but if you ever quit, you just wouldn't talk no more.
Right.
But you're still buddies. I don't think people understand that when it comes to content creation.
It's tough. Just do what makes you happy. That's what I'm learning.
That's right,
now.
man. But see, that's I cut you off. Keep talking. You're fine.
No, because I was about to say like also too like I'm heavy into fitness. You see me posting a fitness picture almost every day. That's just a little glimpse. Like here, look, I also do this. I'm not showing myself working out or nothing, but it's just like keeping other people motivated too as well.
Right.
To stay active in other things.
Right.
See, that's what needs to happen. Like, you follow people on, social media. We're going to break this down real quick. Social media, you follow people that interest you, either because they do what you cannot, they have what you do not,
Right.
or you just know them and you just follow them online.
Right.
So, like, content creators that have 1.5 billion followers or subscribers or whatever, you watch them because they're living the life deep inside your head that interest you.
Right.
So by Marcus being a multi-talented man, he can ping those people, you know? So like his techie stuff, his car stuff. So it's all algorithm, man. Like
Right. And that's the shit that makes it hard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you want to do the stuff that gets views. It doesn't feel like you're wasting your time if you're getting thousands and thousands of views on one thing and you post something else, you get like 50 views. It's like, I'm not going to keep doing that.
Right.
Even though I like doing that more, but.
Right. I don't know, man.
It's tough.
It's like finding a happy medium where it's like you try to blend all of your favorite stuff together, right? So that way you can kind of please everybody at once.
Right.
It is kind of a car workshop, right?
Yeah.
But it's in a video game. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you just kind of fucking got to change that shit up.
But see, okay, so you know what? Maybe like Marcus does. Man, we're just glowing up Marcus.
Yeah,
Right
we
now.
are.
So, but like the
Appreciate
way yeah, dude, no. But like the way you do it though is, I try to keep genuine with anything I post.
Right.
Like because that's me, man.
Right.
The person you see on this camera is the person you're going to meet in real life. I'm not like you. I'm not going to try to fake anything for the gram.
Right.
I'm not going to fake anything. I'm not going to be like, oh my God, I'm some master mechanic. I'm taking my car apart. No, I'm not.
Right.
You know, be you, be genuine, and then people that enjoy that stick around, follow.
Right. Right.
And
100%.
that just also keeps pushing your vibe, man. Like, so if some one day his board designing and building skills
right.
just kick off with the right group of people, you know, it's all in time, man. Just keep doing you, post what you want, and it turns out good.
I think so.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have millions of subscribers.
Oh, I definitely do. Yeah.
I mean, I'm just doing for like what I think we kind of like enjoy. Like to me, the podcast now has become kind of like my weekly get together where we can kind of all hang out. It's like sitting around the table with buddies and
Right.
and whatever. Like and like awkwardly, sometimes things will happen where conversations like you'll have podcasts that are really fucking good. Other times you will have podcasts that are not good. But you know, like
that's
what
real
it
life.
is.
That's
Right,
real life,
exactly.
though.
Exactly. And like people have asked me if we are going to try to push out more content, and I would love to, but like
No time.
I just feel like
Yeah,
with all
that's
my
tough.
other hobbies, it's hard to find time. Right. And yeah, being a dad is one that takes up a lot of that.
Right.
Yeah.
And just being an unmotivated person
Yeah.
to do certain things.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, I'm fat.
not.
You know? I like to sit around and eat my food and watch some, stay up on Netflix, bro. You don't know what kind of a grind that is to keep watching them shows.
Hey, what's your show right now that you're watching on Netflix?
What's a show that I'm watching right now on Netflix?
Be honest. Be
Well,
honest. It can
no,
be, it's
honestly,
okay.
so I don't remember the fucking name of it. That's a problem. I'm just
Yo,
gonna pick it and
same
start
thing. I
watching
have
it.
the same exact problem. I don't remember.
Like it was these Canadian dudes who were finding old. Well, this dude owns like 400 fucking old cars, like muscle cars and random shit. And then he'd pull them in like, oh well, I've already bought them, so it'll be a cheap restore, and then we'll sell it for big money, you know. And it never fucking works that way because he just really enjoys the old car.
and he keeps it.
Right. And then
I think
he'll
I know what
either
you're talking
keep it
about,
or
right.
whatever. Right. And then there's like another one I was watching is like basically the same thing, except dude would buy like cheap cars, put a shit ton of work into them, and trade it up for another car and trade it up for another car, trying to make a lot of money. And then other than that, have been watching Attack on Titan.
I think a good series for all of you to watch actually is The Last Kingdom. It's really good.
The Last Kingdom is pretty good, actually. I watched the first season of it, right? It's kind of like Vikings a little bit, right? If I remember right.
Yep.
Yeah. And if you like Vikings,
Not my
like
thing.
you would actually enjoy The Last Kingdom. I really did like it. Have you watched the new Vikings show? on
No, I
Netflix?
have not.
It is really fucking good too. You should check it out.
Okay, will do.
Wow. Look at all this stuff I'm not interested in.
Oh, by the way, Kevin Rodriguez said that, there's a chance that my first duty station might be Okinawa, Japan. So Nasty is going to get an address from you, and you're going to be starting to ship him parts.
Kevin.
So you're welcome.
Kevin, you want to make a fuckload of money off me? Hit me with an address when you get down there and let me know. That's all I got to say. Because I will buy everything. My S14 is needing parts. So, and same with you, Shitten. I'll never forget.
Yeah. Yeah. Shitten says the issue with doing one thing is it can dry up content-wise. I think so. I think there's different outlooks, and I think people are afraid to visit things that they've done. Yeah, like they're afraid to revisit. Sorry. They're afraid to revisit something they've done in the past because they're like, oh, people have already seen this. But like,
yeah, but fuck
to me,
people.
that shit's different, right? Because
Right.
like your thinking has changed and your approach is now different. So technically, you're getting something different. Maybe you want to change it or add on to it, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, and it's like with one thing too, you have so many different branches you can go down. Like airsoft, you can do milsim, you can do speed soft, you can be outdoors, you can be indoors, you can travel, you cannot travel. It's so many different outlets.
You could just tech.
Yeah.
If you just really wanted to take shit apart.
Oh, yeah, dude. You don't even have to play the fucking game.
Right. It's
Matter
like the
of-
real deal, like the motherfucker just collected them and fucking worked on them and then just started to play.
Right. Like, so avenues are endless in airsoft. Like the Mudcrab Milsim event coming up.
Right.
You could literally go and just be a part of airsoft and not have to play. You
Right.
can enjoy sitting back on the outside of everything and watch
Right.
and be involved without being involved. So, and that's what's cool about airsoft too, because like we talked about, I think either before or already, but like airsoft is a good mental,
Yeah.
physical kind of pressing sport,
Right.
right? I think airsoft is a lot of good therapy too, especially if you have people you play with, right? So
Yeah.
airsoft can be good therapy, in my opinion. You know, you can get some anger out of the week. You know, you're out with your boys. You can shoot
Or-
people, not go to jail.
Or you could get
Like,
shot and get mad and hit somebody in the face.
with a gun. Yes, see,
Yeah.
dude.
And
Get your-
also relieve some of that anger.
Yeah. Sometimes airsoft is not the greatest idea to go play
No.
when you're angry.
Right.
No, trust
like,
me.
I think airsoft does something really well, and it does a great job, like probably the best thing of all things in life, to teach you that none of this shit matters.
No.
It's literally not a big fucking deal. Like, it teaches you to just be like, whatever, to
Right.
your fucking problems on some things, because that guy's not going to call his hit.
Yep.
You're just going to keep shooting him, and you just got to be like, you know what? Whatever. Fuck
Right.
that guy. And then
Full
move
auto.
on. Right.
Oh, no, we don't. We're see, and then fuck being nice anymore, dude. Like, I'm not gonna be nice anymore.
Nasty says he's not going to be nice all the time, and then when he sees people, he's like, hi, what up, dude?
You got to be friendly at first. You got to sneak attack him with the meanness later.
Sneak attack with the meanness.
Anyway,
I don't know, man. How did you get started in
yes,
airsoft?
let's hear that.
Oh, me?
Yeah. Yeah, we know about Nasty. He showed up and then was like, oh, Snake.
Yeah, so-
Wow, dude.
The way I started off with airsoft was like I was heavy into fitness. I was like going to the gym every day, but I didn't have nothing that I can kind of work towards because my lacrosse and football season was kind of over with school. So I was like, let me go play airsoft. Let me do this Call of Duty stuff in real life. And that's pretty much how I just kind of just like showed up to replay one day and just
Right.
got my ass handed to me by Avery. And it kind of spiraled out of control at that point.
Right. What's your favorite field to play at there?
That's tough. Each field kind of has their own little
Fits the
style
bill.
to it. Yeah, so
right.
it kind of it depends.
If you were going to go play airsoft tonight, where would you go?
Replay is 30 minutes away. I come back in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's a convenience
That's
factor,
very-
right?
Yeah.
there. Yeah. Just,
right.
I don't know, man. You seem like you're a mood driven person. So let's say you woke up in a shitty mood, you know, you would go do something that requires a lot of strength, probably, you know, like work out.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like you're a mood driven person. Is that not true?
That is so true. Like
So if you're happy, you're gonna do the things that make you happy, right?
Pretty
like,
much.
And then if you're pissed, you're gonna go fucking do the things that keep you pissed. You know.
So
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like tomorrow I'm actually going to play outdoors, but because this might be like 30 to like 50-degree weather, I might wake up and say fuck it and not go.
Right.
Facts.
But I'm
I-
totally
I
prepared to go
understand where it's
play.
coming
But if it's not more than like 50 degrees, I'm staying in the house.
Facts.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, Marcus looks shout out homie Dreddy. Who is
Yo,
your man,
Dreddy, what's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had posted the podcast on my Instagram.
Oh shoot!
YouTube.
Shout out.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man,
Trying to get
so
some
now
more
we're
people in here.
popular. Yeah, now
Yeah,
we're
dude.
popular. Hold on, let me get straight. Pop my
Yeah.
back real quick. Yeah. Yeah. No.
Break some shit.
But see,
and be like,
that-
"Oh, I gotta go to the doctor."
So everything we do is mood driven.
What do you mean?
Think about it.
Well, no shit.
Wow. You know what?
Has
I'm just
to
gonna
be.
shut that down.
Right.
Then
Nah,
it's gonna
dude.
feel like work. If it's not
You
mood
know
driven,
what?
then it's like
if
I'm at work.
not hungry, that means I'm not in the mood to eat.
That is so true.
But we eat anyway.
No, I'm not that guy. Right? Like, I will be like, yo, all day. If I'm working and I've not had the time to think about how I'm hungry, then I'm not hungry.
I don't know, man.
I'm not in the mood to eat.
It's weird. I'm not a really mood driven person. I just feel pissed all the time. I just
I don't know.
is that mood driven?
That's kind of
Is
a
it?
little bit. I don't
Wow.
know. If you have some daddy issues.
That is real.
Yeah.
that is. Thanks for bringing that up. That is real. Oh man.
He's looking for somebody to put him in a schoolgirl outfit and tell him that he's
Hey,
been
dude.
naughty.
I'm new to anime, so don't treat me like that. Okay. 9 anime shout out.
This is where the podcast goes when we decide to do whatever. That's why we try to keep it to just airsoft.
Marcus, favorite anime, go.
Honestly, I don't have one. I am not that big into anime, to be honest with you. I've been trying, but I haven't really had time.
What has been your favorite so far?
I don't know.
He
What
hasn't
do you
watched
mean?
any.
Yeah, I haven't
What
watched
have you
any.
watched so far?
Nothing.
Okay.
Man of no talent.
Wait, so you mean tell me you never once seen an episode Dragon Ball Z?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like years
So
ago.
that's-
Bam.
Like
Bam,
years
son.
to
yeah,
go.
child.
Right, man.
I don't know. That's actually really odd. You're the first person outside of maybe Trifecta. No, yeah, is that Trifecta? Yeah. That hasn't mentioned that they have a favorite anime.
Huh.
That is weird. Happy Tree Friends is considered an anime.
Yeah.
So if you've watched that back on the old YouTube, that was some quality
Remember
shit.
the Happy
Yeah.
Tree Friends. Jesus.
Old
We're
school.
just really dipping back in here for some reason, huh? like that's a fucking throwback, man.
Better go watch Gun Gal online for starters. Why do I feel like I've seen that?
I feel like y'all.
I'll check it out.
I feel like y'all fucking would have been professional like Zanga people, fucking doing coding and shit.
Zanga.
Yeah, you don't know about Zanga?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, you do?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
What the
I'm
fuck?
just making sure.
I know
I mean, I'm older than you,
dude,
so
I know I sleep under a rock every night, but
Zanga was like. For
Oh,
those of you who don't know, Zanga was like your Instagram or your Facebook before that shit, right? Like Zanga was like before.
was that pre MySpace?
That was pre MySpace, baby.
Wow.
I don't
that
think
was-
I existed back then.
Really?
I'm so serious.
If you hit me with like under 25 years old, I'm gonna freak.
I'm 25. I just turned 25 last week.
Jesus.
My man looks like he's just like conquered
This was like,
East Africa or something.
man, I don't even know. This had to be like 7th, 8th grade, and I graduated in 09. So you do the math. I have no fucking idea. But fucking Zanga was like, you had to code your shit, right? So like if you wanted your background to be black and your writing to be white, like you had to get into the menu.
Wait, didn't they teach
Zanga,
that in computer class?
and then code shit? No.
I
like-
swear to God, when I was like
They might have taught like how to like
code
you
your
had to
shit.
code it to where it would like change your font color or stuff like that. But that's what you had to do. You had to code it to change a background. You had to code it to change a font color. You had to code it to add in anything you wanted. Like it was fucking weird, right? And then all it was like a fucking blog.
So a form.
No, a blog.
Hmm.
Each person had their own Zanga, which basically technically is a website, right? Like just a link off of Zanga.
Sure. Okay.
And so then inside of there, just like on their Facebook, you would see their page like with all their shit. Like on Zanga, you would fucking see like their like about me, and then like you could post in there every day like, oh, I went to school today and this girl looked at me and then I ran away and cried. Like you would post shit on there for people
Huh.
to read.
Okay. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It
That sounds terrible.
was interesting.
Okay. Fair enough.
It was super dope.
Marcus.
Yeah.
Your favorite gun?
Favorite gun, ARP9.
Yep. ARP9. See, everybody says ARP9, and I feel like I don't know what this
What?
is.
Everyone
Nobody
buy
says
no
ARP9.
because ARP9s are so like well available. If that's the word, let's go with that word.
Oh, this is the
Relatively
one-
available. Yeah, whatever. It's
No,
always
no,
on
you-
the shelf. Oh, go for it. Sorry.
All I was trying to spit out of my fucking face was, this seems to be the most modified HPA I've ever seen on Instagram. This little bad boy right here. Is it the short barreled version, right? The super short barrel.
Carbon fiber rail, handguard, stock.
Yeah.
Yep, I designed those and made them myself. But yeah, that's the
Wow.
gun.
You made those?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's got this.
Do you have a 3D printer?
No. You bought a tube and then you cut the tube and then you
Oh,
stick it.
okay.
Yeah,
I'm like over here dumb as fuck, so it's fine.
it's simple.
Let me see if I can find it.
It's not for some reason loading his Instagram anymore. I don't know what's going on. That's bad fucking ass. Never mind. Fuck Instagram. Hold on.
But yeah, that's my I believe that was my third gun that I ever purchased. And I had a black one and then I bought a gray one and sold the black one and just kind of went out of control.
What's that? Dude, what the fuck? Is your Instagram working? Oh, there it is. Okay, there it is. So is that your whole situation? Is that everything you own?
Yes and no.
So no is probably not finished being built yet.
Wait, what do you mean? Like as far as the RP9 or everything that you see on my Instagram?
So you got what? 3 rifles, a shotgun, 3 pistols.
No, currently I actually got 2 rifles and 3 pistols.
Oh,
This might
okay.
have been like
Yeah.
Older
before-
picture.
you sold
So-
off some stuff if I remember right.
So for me, I have a gun budget which is $2,000. I cannot over exceed that or something has to go. So I will normally have like periods where I'll build something, use it for a couple months, and then sell it and then build something else.
I see. That's actually smart. What made you think of something like that? Is it just to keep you like
Keep me sane.
situated?
Yes.
Okay.
I want to perfect every platform I pretty much use and own before moving on to something else.
That's good theory. So no matter what, out of your whole collection, you cannot exceed $2,000.
Correct.
That's smart, actually. That keeps you just from random buying.
Yes. Pretty much. Something needs to go if I want something new.
That's actually genius. I've never even would have
not.
considered that.
Clearly.
So as far as the
Obviously.
RP9, it doesn't cost me anything because I already made my money back on that gun. So that's kind of like my justification of keeping that. But yeah.
So that's his golden gun. The ARP9 will probably never leave.
Yes.
What are we looking at?
Oh, I was just reading chat.
Oh, zombie was like Marcus.
Oh, I never
Yes.
got to dip in on this anime conversation though. So animes you should watch, like Attack on Titan is worth at least giving it a shot.
It's a very slow beginning.
Demon Slayer I feel like is a pretty good entry level like anime. And then I feel
All
like,
the Narutos.
yeah, Naruto's
Let's just throw
not
that out
bad,
there.
right?
Nope, they're the best.
And like Dragon Ball Z is definitely worth a rewatch.
Dude, okay, there's a problem with Dragon Ball Z though. All the extra little side movies that you kind of have to, but kind of don't have to watch to maintain the
I don't
7,000
even care.
fucking episode.
Just Dragon Ball Z through
Okay.
through the Cell Saga. Like
True.
even through the Majin Buu saga,
True.
even actually.
True.
You get up through that and then you stop there. I feel like your life is complete.
I don't know. If you watch Naruto Shippuden before you watch Naruto in general, you're gonna be completely lost.
Yeah.
So you have to watch 1,000 episodes to get the whole picture. It's sad, but it's real. You don't have time in your day to watch
He's like,
anime,
I fucking
do you?
don't even want to watch these.
Look,
You do so much.
I do so much already.
You
I
do
don't
so
have time to
much.
just sit down and watch TV anymore. I don't even have time to game anymore.
I
Dude,
feel this.
doesn't that suck ass? Like,
Yes.
I feel like I just bought Battlefield and I was like pumped to play
Yeah.
it, bro. And I put in some hard time. I probably put in like 40 hours worth of play in the first 2 weeks that it came out, which is a lot for
Oh
me.
my gosh.
And
$700 in snipers? I'm sorry. $700 in sniper. Damn. Okay.
Oof.
Yes, zombie out here spending that big money.
My bad. Go ahead. Continue.
Battlefield.
Oh,
Yeah,
And
Battlefield.
then I quit, and then I haven't got to play it
Right.
since.
I mean, it was hard. It was fun at the beginning, right? Like,
Right.
oh, we're going to squat up, slay on some Battlefield. And then just like everything else, work, home life, and just the general day's bullshit just collide.
Yeah, it gets
So-
pushed to the side, and I hate it.
It does, man. Our true hobbies, we as individuals find as our hobbies, just are. It seems like it's getting slimmer and slimmer to be doing said hobbies.
Right.
Like, I don't know. It seems like even airsoft is starting to slip up.
A little bit. I feel like that's what's hard is when you plan it, right? I feel like when you plan your shit, you start to be like, oh, okay, well, I know I'm going here and here, and that's what I'll just plan on. Which, I mean,
Right.
it makes it great for your wallet, but it's a lot more intriguing and a lot more engaging, and you want to do it more when you can just kind of decide at a random, like, you know what? These people said something about this Milsim, and that sounds fun as fuck to go to. And like, but I mean, like, I'm also pretty irresponsible with money, but also at the same time, like, I feel like because I do that from time to time, that's what keeps me sane, because I allow myself to just be like, you know what? I think this would be cool as fuck. And it keeps the hobby interesting, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you use Milsims as your like every 3 or 4 month escape vacation.
Yeah, sure.
That's fair.
I was about to say something to that, but yeah, go for it.
Say it.
No, I was about to say I kind of do the same, but I already travel so much with everything else. It's just another
Right.
day in a life.
Right.
But see,
Right.
that's got to get like that never gets old though.
It does. I get so tired of traveling. I just want to be in the house.
Man, like I would get so fucking fed up with having to travel all the time and see Milsims. If we do more than 3 Milsims a year, I start to get like kind of irritated. Because like I'm tired of the fuck. I'm a homebody. I'm a leave me alone body person, right? Like I'm a very loner, quote unquote, right?
If you told me that I had to once a week leave my house and go stay, well, 1 week out of the month, let's just say that. If you told me 1 week out of the month I have to leave and go stay somewhere, like, I don't even care. That's
Right.
fine.
But I don't have kids, right?
Even with kids, without kids, it's fine. I just have always been like, I don't mind if I'm traveling. I don't like. I'll sleep in a chair. I'll sleep in a bed.
Sure.
I'll sleep on wherever.
I'll sleep on the fucking
like,
ground.
I don't care. But like it's just the enjoyment, right? Life. I always felt like this is so weird that this is where this conversation is going. I always felt like in life we're groomed to work until you die, and I feel like that's super kind of fucked up, right? Like we have all this age advancement and all these years of bettering ourselves as human beings only to work longer. What the fuck is wrong with us? Like, motherfuckers were 14 out there just growing crops so they could live on their own, like experiencing real fucking life, and we're worried about whether or not our fucking electric bill gets paid because we want the convenience of electricity. So like we go to fucking work all week and deal with people's shit that you don't want to deal with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like fucking
So the escape.
at least being able to go for a week somewhere and change it up, and it kind of allows your sense of adventure to be filled, I feel like.
Sure. But like with Marcus, his sense of adventure seems to be killed because he travels so much. Does that, like, dude, that, I know you just said it does, but like a whole new level of getting old, right? What keeps you from changing shit up to allow you to be home more?
What keeps me?
Yeah. What's outside? Let's say if you cut your job out of this equation, what keeps you from going, you know what, every Thursday, or like start making it a mental habit to just stay home and maybe not do anything, not creating laziness,
Right.
but keep yourself mentally grounded. What keeps, like, what would help you with that?
To be honest with you, I'm not even sure. That's a deep question.
It is, but that's that. I'm asking that for everybody to sit back and think. Fuck, man, I work 138 hours a paycheck.
Right.
I come home and do all these things with like mom and this, and then the 2 hours a night I really have by myself. There's not enough time in the world to fucking do shit. So
Right.
I go to bed 2 hours earlier. You know
See,
what I mean?
Right.
It really depends with me because, like I said earlier, I work from home. So like I create my own schedule and I work from home. So I get tired of being at my desk and working.
Right.
And then sometimes I get tired of traveling because I'm always on the move. So it really depends. Like I feel like I have both worlds, and it's just like I don't know. It's hard. It's a hard question to answer.
That's fair, man. I feel you. Now, working from home, man, that would kill it for me. That would kill being home and escaping from the world for me, man.
It does.
So I kind of understand what you mean. So I work from home 2 days out of the week, but it's like the first day, not a big deal. And the second day is when I'm like, God damn, dude. Like I kind of just like I'm at home and I see all the other things I could be doing that I would enjoy more. And that's what's challenging. Like I know I need to work, but I can see the things that I want to do. And that's fucking hard to deal with. So then you just hate it.
Right.
So for me, I have this issue where I have 3 monitor screens and I'm working on 2 and the other one's like YouTube or Netflix or something. And I just sit there sometimes just watching it.
Right.
Well, yeah, you get so burnt out, you just lean back and go, my brain is at home. Right. So my brain's going to focus on entertainment over work.
Right.
Dude, if I ever had to work from home, nothing would get done.
Right.
Because my home is the escape. And if I did have to work from home, given my current situation, my work setup would not be anywhere close to the sleeping area. Right. I can tell you that because it'd have to be separate.
Well, see, like that's what's hard is like you have to mentally pull yourself out of it. You're like, okay, fuck, I've got work to do. And
yeah, dude, that'd be terrible. To it. I couldn't do it.
Like, I don't have it so bad because I go to work the other 3 days of the week.
Fair.
So it breaks it up, you know.
I don't know, man.
It's easier to deal with.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Yeah, we're asking you a lot of fucking loaded questions.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry.
You're good.
We're like, hey, let's get super deep and personal.
I feel terrible.
You're literally the first show we've ever tried to get super deep and personal with.
I'm trying to figure this out.
I have zero idea why. So just a little recap for everybody. Marcus asked me originally when I asked him to be on the show. He's like, "You got any questions you're gonna ask me or anything?" And I was like, "Nah, man. I just kind of wing it. Like, I don't ever write down questions.
Right.
I don't ever think about anything. Like, genuinely, if I ask you to be on the show, it's because I find what you post and everything like interesting.
Remember that stems back to being like, you.
I find you interesting, so I want to have you on the show. I think other people would find you interesting, and so that's where all the conversations stem from. And I don't know, this one just happened to go this direction, so I guess you got the unlucky draw.
I kind of wish I was a little bit more prepared for these questions, but it's fine.
No,
let's go with the flow.
Yeah, 2 random dudes grilling you about some shit. It's like, I know, man, that needs to be backed off because it's about airsoft, right?
I mean,
and
yeah, sure.
No, it could be whatever the fuck I want because whatever at this point, dude. So, but no, like it's interesting. You claim to do so much. You show you do so much. When does it get too much?
Right.
That's what I want to know for a man because I don't do all these things. I stick to what I like and what I'm either good at or like trying to learn, but I'm not a do everything kind of guy. Right? So it's interesting when I talk to somebody who is I'm up for anything and do anything kind of guy. I question. I don't know. I'm curious. You've got my curiosity, dude.
I mean, it kind of just came from like the younger me. Like, I always had like 3 jobs or something like that. Like I always was busy doing something. Like me being alone thinking is just like the worst thing possible because you're just thinking about all the bad stuff. So if you could just fill your mind with like just stuff,
busyness,
business, and I'm like,
you can just stay busy, dude. I feel this to my core, 100%. Like when I was younger, I fucking had a really hard time with depression, and I found the best way for me to take care of it was to stay busy.
Yeah, but that's also a bad thing because you get burnt out as well.
Right.
But you got to find that balance.
Explains the man of many hobbies type shit. This is what we're talking about, right? So like I can never get too tired of it because I can just circle back to it. I can just go to something else for a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's wild.
It's super hard to explain, but like,
Yeah.
that's what it is. Like,
Reasons why I don't have a lot of money for a lot of things.
right,
But
Because you're a man of many talents and
Yeah.
do a lot of things.
right,
yeah, you gotta manage it. You gotta set limits for yourself. Like airsoft, like my limit's 2,000 for guns, and then I got like 2 kits. Boom, that's all my expenses right there, and then plus the travel fees and stuff. But
right.
That's genius.
and then
Yeah,
the car.
that was a good
Yeah,
idea.
So what car do you got?
I have a 2018 Toyota Camry.
And you just like going hard ham with it?
So far, I kind of mainly use it for work. I do like Uber on the side and stuff like that. So I can't go too crazy with it. I wish I had turned it into a show car, but I want something faster, like a BMW. So
Okay.
that's my.
We're just gonna hit the brakes on this one. He says I want faster and he chooses BMW.
BMW. It doesn't matter. I'm all type of car guy, but
Okay.
BMWs
I'm just
like
giving
the
you shit.
feel of them with the
They are a
manual
nice
transmission. Yeah, they're really nice.
Yeah, dude.
They're pricey, but look.
I'd like an old M3, man. I feel you. Yeah, I can't afford that. I sell my soul.
Not even the old rusted one.
No, the one that's in a guy's ditch 13 miles on his land out here, still couldn't afford it.
Right.
I can't afford what I'm doing to mine.
He's like, you see that? That's a BMW, son. You'll never know.
And
what
you'll
that is."
never be able to own this, and that's my life, so it's fine. Dude,
Yeah, but you gotta put yourself in that situation. I mean, in that better situation where you can make more money to do what you want to do.
Right,
So that's why I have so many hobbies. It's like I can afford to do it. No way.
right. See, that's my problem is I have many hobbies and I cannot afford to do them. But because I'm like trapped in this, like, oh, I gotta keep revolving my door of things that I'm
Right.
doing. It, I don't know. It's kind of how you take care of your mental. I guess everybody's fucking does weird shit.
maybe, I don't know, maybe I do have the money. See,
That's why it's weird to me because you're like, ugh, I don't need to work, and I'm like, pfft.
I don't need to what?
I'm like, I don't need to work. Money's not that big of a deal, like, to you.
Right.
And so to me, I'm like, I need fucking money. Like, yo, like, I'll go to work all the time. I don't give a shit.
Well, see, everybody misconstrues that. I'm not a man of money.
right,
But I also am like, it holds no value in my head.
right,
The only reason why it holds value is because you're brainwashed to know that money's value only because it's required nowadays, right? But like, money's just paper, dog. Spend it. I can't take it with me.
right.
So money doesn't mean anything to me. Now, I'll keep up all my bills. You know, I'm not going to go into debt, but like, I don't need money in my account to feel any type of way.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's how
No,
it should be.
unless
But
it's-
just don't go broke doing it. To be honest with you.
Well, that's what right. I'm gonna, I've been saving money. You know, you have to do the right shit. But if my savings just disappeared on a new motor, wouldn't care.
Right,
Or if it disappeared out of my bank account, that sucks, I guess. I mean, whatever. Like, I just hold, those aren't important things to me in my life, right?
the meme team guys are gonna watch this and gonna be like, hey, so if you want to make a bank transfer happen,
I'm just saying, like Marcus says, is you need your priorities straight. Whether it's your hobbies, your goals, your stuff, the things you do. And that's why I'm slowly trying to teach myself how to do what I'm doing with my car.
right,
You know, that's my new obsession now.
right.
Is how far can I go before I can't go any farther and need somebody else's help?
Cars are expensive,
apparently.
man.
Right.
Well, see,
Right.
right, you're not wrong. It's very expensive. Oh, well, I'm going to buy them anyway. Like
Right.
gas shot up to almost $6 for diesel,
Right.
or diesel shot up to $6. Whatever, I'm going to pay it. I need to drive this.
Right.
So I don't see, that's the stuff I don't understand. Right.
Right.
Yeah, like yeah.
I don't know.
It is what it is
I know.
at the same time.
It's
Like you
different
shouldn't
when
really
you
think
have
about
a hobby car and your daily driver though too, right? Like there's a difference, I guess.
My
Like,
daily driver's still fucked, and I'm like, I'll fix it. Whatever it costs, I don't care. You know that little GMC I drive?
Yeah.
Or don't drive anymore because
Right.
it needs fixed?
What's wrong with it?
Oh, the freeze plug on one side needs to be replaced, which is no issue, but it leaks. It needs to really get dynoed so the tranny and the engine can work as one. More or less tuned, not dynoed.
Right.
It just needs a little bit of love. It still leaks out of the back window. And you know what? That's all stuff I can do. I just don't. Because, okay.
Right.
That's it. Just I don't care.
It's okay.
Yeah. But
I
I don't know. It's weird, man. Like with him and like his Instagram, I'm Life of Marcus, shout out, follow his shit. It's cool to see. Oh, what's that term I used to hear all the time? It's like no, I can't think of it. It doesn't matter. I don't even know why I tried. It's a bottomless pit in my head. So
I don't know. But here's what I do know. I do know that I'm happy that you came on the show with us. And I
Appreciate the invite.
Extremely happy.
It went this way. I'm so sorry.
That you put up with it going and us being like, tell us all about your personals. but hopefully hopefully it really kind of opens some eyes to people, right?
Yeah.
Like, that content creation shouldn't just be about one niche thing. Like, I get that that's how you find more people in your niche, but it really shouldn't matter, and you should open up your horizons and try different shit, because who knows, maybe you'll be like, damn, that really looks interesting. Check it out. And I think your Instagram name fits your content style.
Yeah, it's
very
you.
well,
It's
because
everything
it's
about you.
Just your life.
Right.
What you do, what you're into, and I think that's cool.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't change shit.
I wouldn't change a motherfucking thing because fuck the people that hate. Matter of fact, haters are your best advertisement, your best. Matter of fact, probably the best people to have around are haters. They're the ones that are going to comment. They're the ones that are going to follow you to watch what you're doing so they can hate on it. They're like, it's literally haters are the best thing to have. Lets you know you're winning.
Truth.
It's facts.
This is actually a very good point.
That is true, yeah.
Wow. Well, we're going to end the show on that because Nasty is actually getting smarter.
Wait, whoa.
So we're going to
it
go
down,
ahead
people.
and shut it down. But, as always, we'll see you guys next weekend. And it's what it is.
Love.
Yeah, that's